To this video. In this video, we will see the history of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization with reference to the then geopolitical events that shaped the formation of NATO. On the 1st September 1939, Germany attacked Poland, starting the World War II, which Britain responded to. The powers were divided on the basis of Allied powers and Axis powers. Germany entered into an alliance with Italy and Japan, creating the Axis powers, and the Allied powers were the Britain, France, China, USSR and United States, creating a bipolar world that fought during the World War II. As we can see, the three leaders are meeting in Yalta, a place in Crimea, then USSR, in 1945. This is the then Prime Minister of Britain, UK, Winston Churchill. This is the President of USA, Franklin D. Roosevelt. And this is General of USSR, Joseph Stalin. Until then, these three big players were on the same side. Then what went wrong that these two needed to fight this one? Or to effectively say that USA and UK came on one side forming NATO, and USSR needed to be destroyed, which was kept against the NATO. So now we are going to study the causes of downfall in this tripartite relationship with regards to the major geopolitical issues of that time. As we all know that at the end of the World War II, Germany was divided into two parts, the Western Germany and the Eastern Germany. The East Germany was that part of the Germany that was controlled by the USSR, and the Western Germany came under the control of USA. This division was based on a division from Berlin, and a wall named the Berlin Wall was formed. This created a tension between the two great forces of that time. Also, this was the first reason. The second reason was the formation of tension in Greece. There was civil war in Greece. The USSR wanted communist government in Greece. This is the Communist Party in Greece, the Communist Party of Greece, KKE. The USSR supported the KKE to form government in Greece, but there was strong opposition from the USA and UK, creating more tensions between the two. This civil war ranged between a period of 1944 to 1949. So you can see these are the coincidental times. The times are coinciding with one another. Also, the creation of Marshall Plan, which was the plan of reconstruction of Europe after the war had been over, with the help of USA. The basic plan was to reconstruction of economy of Europe with the help of USA. Reconstruction of European economy with the help of USA. This was also seen as a challenge to the Russian authority in that area, as Russia used most of the resources of Europe. As we also know today that Russia is a major supplier of resources in Europe, So Russia was very much threatened by this step. of the Marshall Plan. This plan, the Marshall Plan, was also a plan under the Vandenberg Agreement, Vandenberg Resolution. We will talk about this Vandenberg Resolution in a moment. But the next major incident that happened in this series was the control of the straits of the Black Sea. As you all know, that Black Sea is an important trade route for Russia. This part is Russia. We can see here Russia. There is a small part of Russia we can see here. This is the Black Sea, and Russia wanted the control of this strait. This strait is called as the Strait of Bosphorus or the Bosphorus Strait. But Turkey wanted to keep control of this strait as well as the Dardanelles. The Strait of Bosphorus controls the route between the Black Sea and the Sea of Marmara, whereas the Dardanelles control the strait between Sea of Marmara and the Aegean Sea, and creating the effective way for Russia to move from Black Sea into the Mediterranean Sea and then from the Red Sea to trade into the world. So this problem was faced by Turkey. So then again the USA and the UK supported Turkey in this issue. So these four created a very much tensionous environment between Russia and the Turkey, effectively creating the Vandenberg Agreement. Vandenberg Agreement or the Vandenberg Resolution. Vandenberg was the first man to state that the isolation was now over and internationalization will start. In other terms, Vandenberg was the man, this is Vandenberg. Vandenberg was the man to create the basic concept or the stepping stone of NATO. So this was all about the history of NATO. In the next video, we shall discuss about the functions of NATO and NATO plus, and also we shall see what was the conditions under which Germany was redistributed and how the fall of Berlin Wall affected NATO and its functions. Also with reference to Cold War, we will see the then geopolitical events.